Is a real estate brokerage franchise a good investment? We're going to look today at a low-cost real estate franchise that has a unique positioning in the marketplace today on Franchise City. Pretty good opportunity today with a franchise that I like for a number of reasons, and this franchise actually qualifies for our partner program. So if you are a qualified candidate who might be lacking some startup capital, we will invest up to 50% of your startup costs in exchange for 50% of the profits. You can learn more about our partner program at the end of this video. Let's first take a look at the franchise and why I think they are very well suited for this economy. So the real estate broker business is simple. You open an office, you recruit brokers, brokers sell houses, and as the owner, you retain a portion of every house that they sell. Commissions are a percentage of the selling price of these houses, so they can be quite significant in size. There's a lot of ways to make money in real estate. As most of you know, you can buy the real estate itself, you can manage properties, or you can become a realtor. Now, in a market that goes up, buying and speculating in real estate makes a lot of sense. And we've seen a lot of people, you probably see a ton of videos here on YouTube of people who have done very well in real estate. But when the economy slows down, many people are going to have to sell their homes. You're going to start seeing a decline in pricing, which can create problems if you are heavily speculated in the market. Now, in these markets, it starts to go down, a lot of people selling, it can make sense to be on the selling side of the properties. Now, just think about when the economy slows down, you're going to have thousands of houses, people who have to sell on the market that need help in selling. Now, companies that have better digital marketing and promotional programs that are in place are going to offer better value. Now, here is the problem I see in the current market and why I wasn't really interested in other real estate franchises. Now, back when I was an active real estate investor, I stopped using real estate agents because I had to pay 6% on every sale. That's a $60,000 commission on $1 million house that can take the agent about 4 days to sell if you're in a hot market. Now, way back in the Stone Age, back in my day, 6% made sense because you had to advertise on billboards, on the benches, in the newspaper. It cost money and it took time to find buyers. Today, it just doesn't cost as much money or as many resources, and people are reluctant to pay that huge fee. Now, other options have popped up like FSBO for sale by owner and online listing websites, but most sellers are still hesitant to handle the transactions themselves. In fact, 91% of all real estate sellers still prefer to work with a real estate agent. So this franchise does everything that a traditional real estate agent does, a traditional real estate company does, but they do it for half of the fee. Their model is tech-driven, it's paperless, and it focuses on digital marketing, so a lot more helpful when people need to actually sell their house. So in a down market, they're helping sellers market and sell their home using these modern methods, as well as the traditional, which is MLS listings and everything else. Now, the seller ultimately, though, pays half of what they would have with a typical agent while getting exactly the same service. Now, what is also very appealing about this franchise is the fact, on average, franchisees have seen return on their investment back in as little as 120 days. And please see the FDD, their franchise disclosure, for complete details on that. Now, most real estate franchises also require you to have a broker's license, which if you're not already an agent is going to take about 2 years. This franchise does not require that. You don't even need to be a real estate agent yourself, although it helps. We're going to cover how that works with qualified candidates. Give us a call to learn more. Now, other real estate franchises, you also need an office. That can be fairly costly at startup. This franchise, because it's mostly digital, you can start it from a home or small office. Now, most traditional real estate brokerage, they're going to run you about $100,000 to $250,000. This franchise, you can get started for as low as $36,000 plus some additional working capital to get your business started. And keep in mind, There's a lot of financing programs from the government available right now that, as of the date of this filming, they're providing incentives like 6 months no payments, and those payments are forgiven by the government. I'll put a link above to learn more about that. So it's a great time to start your franchise, and your Franchise City broker can help you learn more about those franchising programs available. Now, as with any franchise, your success or your failure is going to depend on your business skills and your motivation. The people who are going to do best in this franchise, they're business savvy. They've got real estate experience, possibly. It's beneficial but not crucial. More importantly, you should have previous management or executive business experience. You're going to be recruiting agents. You're going to be networking in your community, building up those relationships, and all aspects related to running a business. Financially, you're going to need a minimum net worth of $45,000 to qualify. This franchise is currently not available in all states. They're pretty well sold out in all of Canada. Few provinces like BC still have some availability. If you're a qualified candidate, you'd like to see if your territory is available, you can contact your Franchise City broker by clicking the link above or in the description box below. If you're interested but you lack the complete investment amount, you can learn more about our partner program by clicking below here. If you need help finding or researching a franchise, our services are always free. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.